If these blacks own land, what will happen?
If black people own land, they can finally be able to stop renting in these flats in overpopulated amount of rent in these apartments. That money they spend on rent, they would build their own houses. They will build their own houses. They will build their own homes. Black people stay in flats. They stay in squatter camps. Yeah, you can debate. Black people, they have their homes back at home. Majority of black people, they were born here. Their homes is here in the flats. Soweto, Etembisa. That's their home. They can't go to rural areas. They don't know that. So those people, their children will be born into Emukukwini. That's their home. Their children will be born in Mafletin. That's their home. So if they were given land, they will build their own homes the way they want it. They will build their own houses the way they want it.
But do you think it's practical though?
It
How
is.
do we appropriate land? How do we know who deserves it? And there are many people, you see, in South Africa.
Yeah, there's different ways, to quantify that. There's different ways to...
How do we manage it? Let's say they wanted to give the land back. How do they know who qualifies? How many people? What's the criteria?
To be honest, I don't know what's the criteria. I don't know how they are willing to go about it. But me, I'm speaking about, let's say we get the land and it's divided equally and black people have the land, and you go to the state and you tell them, I don't currently have land, but I do need land. I want to stop renting. Then the state, the government, the kings, they offer you land. Maybe you don't have, some of us have land back at home. That's why they fight for land. It's not even like, hey, we want land. It's not. Like me, that's not the fight. Like I'm gonna push day in, day out.
Okay.
Because I would be hypocritical. Because there's land back at home. Plenty of land. And me, I'm not gonna live in Jozi forever. I wanna go back home and build, and build in my own land. I have my own land. My own land.
At this age.
Yeah. So some people need to think like that. That's the decolonizing. So me, I think like that because I want to build my own house. So far when I go back home, it's either I go to my grandparents' house or my parents' house. My parents have their own land. They are married. They have their own land in Limpopo. There is the main house, Gabokok. There's that main family house. It's a big land. If I want to go there, I can go there and stay there. If I want to go to my parents' place, I can go and stay there. Back at home. But I have my own land. I haven't built my own house. But that's the next step. So if people can think like that, you don't have to wait until you're 40 to buy land at home and build something nyana just for the land to be reserved. Then when you're getting smaller nyana money, you save so you can build back at home. So some things like that people need to look into. It's some things I'm investing in.